Hello everyone, and welcome to Forever Hairstyles. Today we're going to do some more brains in the hair Halloween hairdos. The last one I did was kind of similar to what this is, but without being a bun, it's going to be a ponytail. And what I do a little different is, in the last video, I just ratted just like one section here. Everything else was not ratted. I put it in and then I bunned it and put it in a bun. This time I'm taking the section that was just not ratted in the front, and that would be this section here. This section was ratted and placed like so. I'm actually going to back comb it, and this time around it's going to be with a brush. So you back comb this section and then you back comb this section, and I'm going to do it with a brush instead of with a comb. Same with this side. And don't worry about being ratted like in the front like that, because we will smooth it out here eventually. So if you want it, now you don't have to smooth it out. You can do a different way. Now this is more of a wild back combing by using the brush. So so you should be looking like that. Then you take your pieces that you did back home and you bring them together. Might have to add some hair on the bottom there. And then you take your brush, you take the edge of the brush and you kind of comb it out a little bit on top. Not too much, because you don't want to take all the back combing out. And this hairstyle is with a ponytail, and it hides the brain a little bit more than what the bun had. But you want to make sure people see the brain too, so you want to kind of place the hair around the brain a little bit. Okay, so then we take a rubber band or a small hair band, and tighten it up so it's not going anywhere. Now this hairstyle is probably the best if you're going dancing, because then your brains aren't going to fall out on the dance floor. So then you just kind of smooth out some of the hair if you want. So that is what it looks like in the front. Kind of a little wild, a little back combing, some bumps. So then this is what it looks like in the back. So then you bring up the rest of the hair. So it's really, you can make like a bump for your brains, give you some bump there, like a bumped ponytail. It's easy to do that, but you don't want to back comb underneath the brains, because it'll make it even poofier. Unless you want it big and poofy, then that's up to you. Okay. Now, if you have a problem with this showing, just kind of make sure when you get the ponytail and you put it somewhere else and pin it. Probably pinning it better down there so no one sees it. So now I used an orange ponytail holder because it is Halloween. Or you can use gauze, like the fake blooded gauze. You can wrap that around. In fact, you can probably wrap it around and then do some more wrapping. In fact, I'm going to show you a different way of doing that. You can wrap it around like that, make it, you know, a bow or whatever. And this gauze is like $1 to buy in the Halloween store. In fact, we're going to start with this end here, wrapped around, and wrap quite around and around. Now you could have a red ponytail holder if you wanted to, just to blend it in, and then we'll wrap it around. And on the end, you can twist it a little bit. And you can twist it this way. There's many ways you could do that. Twist it around if you wanted to. Leave it down. And then you probably have to use a ponytail holder. Which actually this white one would work just fine because 1, the gauze is white. 2, might blend in better. So, but anyway. So this is the ponytail with blooded gauze with brains coming out. So I mean, this is a good idea of what you could do for Halloween. You could bring this up, make it a bun, do whatever, bring it however you want to do it. Be creative. But that's how this works. And to make the brain stay, go to my next video or my other video that's a bun. There's more of an elegant bun with brains coming out. I'll show you how I did the brains with the headband. I just cut 2 holes and I got them out of this, and I want to take the brains and put them back in here and use it as a prop. So I just cut holes underneath the brain and then thread the hairband. And I did a wired hairband. They'll work the best. Plastic might break, so. And you could use even cloth bands if you wanted to, but I've never used those in it, so I could never tell you what that does. But anyway, that's another way of making your hair look like you have brains. And there you have it.